Hello everyone and welcome back to another one of my YouTube videos. So today we're sat here in the show, you already read by the title. There's a few issues with the show. I'm not sure what happened or anything like that, but long of the story is basically started it the other day and ran perfectly fine like it normally does. Nice and quiet, no knocks and bangs, and turned it off, went back to the next day and it cranked for a second, done like one or two rum, and then stopped dead in its track. Wouldn't crank anymore. Won't crank in park, won't crank in neutral, won't even try to. Also, I've noticed now, it didn't do it before, it's now started doing it since this issue popped up, is that as soon as you energize and start putting power to the car, like turn the key, not even crank, but to the accessory, it will actually jump up in mileage a little bit. Not much. It'll move a tiny little increment up. And yeah, like just gain some mileage. So not too sure what's going on there. And that needs to be figured out and going on. I also noticed after once it wouldn't crank anymore with the starter motor, I tried turning an engine by hand and it will not turn by hand either. It will turn, it's got about an inch of travel either way, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. I know as of recently the car's been smelling quite a bit of fuel, like really strong fuel smell. So I have no idea what's actually going on. There's a few theories. I think it could be either the starter motor has stuck and it's not turning the engine, so obviously that might also explain why it jumps up in mileage a little bit. Obviously when there's electrical fault, power can't get to where it's meant to go and it might do other stuff. So could be that. Yeah, might not be as well, but and it could also possibly, like you said, where it's got a really strong fuel smell. It could also possibly hydrodoct a cylinder. I'm not too sure if like an injector failed when the valves were closed, when the engine was turning over or trying to turn. Obviously, it might bump one of the valves open slightly for all the fuel to leak through, stopping the engine rotating possibly. So who knows? Who knows? Like we've got to look, and if we do find anything, well, we know where to go from. But where to start? That's the tricky one. Where to start? Do I start with tapping the starter motor, seeing if that does anything, or do I take all the spark plugs out? I've done the spark plugs before, and it's quite a challenging job to do on this car, just due to how the spark plugs are in the engine. There's not much room to get your fingers in. So I think I might possibly jack the car up a little bit and try to tap the starter motor a few times and see if that possibly does anything. I personally can't see how a hydraulic cylinder will make the mileage jump up. Again, that didn't happen before, and all the time I've started the car and driven the car, not driven the car, but moved it forward and back, it's not made the mileage jump up by just cranking the engine. So I think I'm leaning toward a starter motor issue, potentially, or maybe even a gearbox selector issue with the neutral switch, possibly. But yeah, we'll see what happens, and yeah, that's all we can do really. See what happens. But even then, if it was a gearbox issue, like gearbox position issue, would it really lock the engine up from moving? So who knows? Who knows? Like we've got to dig it apart and have a little look, and go from there. But first thing first, let's shut the car up and see what happens underneath. Okay, so what you're about to see is very dangerous. I'm going to say now, do not copy anything you see in this video and take it purely for entertainment purposes only. Like what I'm about to do could be, what I'm about to do could be very dangerous, and yes, so don't copy anything in this video, please. Right. So what I'm going to do, grab my jumper cable here, which you connected straight to the, that nearly could have been bad, to the battery. And this is going to go straight up to the starter solenoid, if you can see where I'm going. and hopefully I'll get a spin. I'm going to lean back out of the way. The car's on 2 axle stands and a trolley jack. Oh. I see we're touching, but nothing's happening. About the bottom boat. If I go to the bottom boat, that should be the spinner starter. Oh, not getting anything. Right here. Definitely getting a spark, but nothing happening. No spinning or nothing. So, can that be an issue? Top boat will do nothing. The top one, you park your power down. You're touching it to the top will do absolutely nothing. Get back. Okay, sparking. Definitely making contact on the starter. Solenoid. But nothing actually happening. Before I move this out of the way, I can move power. I should better drop out more.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world, but keep the sky on your mind.
Okay, so before I take a break, it's a different day. Before I take a break, quickly get in a very comfortable seat in my S-Class here. So comfortable. And for all the cars here, naturally being an S-Class, it is the most comfortable seat going. In terms of seats, this is the most comfortable. Nice and supportive but not too springy. My 190E, which you've seen before, it's very comfortable, but after you do the age, it's more spring than foam. But it's still very comfortable, but just a little bit springy. But again, nice and comfortable. I'm not going to let that detract from the ride. And then the C-Class. But when it's nice and warm, like it is today, sunny and warm, I can't see how hard it is today because batteries are in the car, but yeah, it's nice and warm, even though I can't drive the car. It's just nice to come, sit in, look at the lovely cream leather, and sit on the chair. Anyway, enough rambling. So, as you saw in that time lapse, I took all these butt plugs out of the engine, and even cranked the engine over by hand. You might have sworn that, I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure you would have. But yeah, so I cranked the engine over by hand, and it does move. In fact, it does move by hand, which is good. So, a little bit stiff, maybe. I'm not too sure. I've never cranked a engine by hand before. Never needed to, and especially not at V8. So it's the first engine I've ever cranked by hand. So I can't really say if it's meant to be like that or not. But it moves. When it's moving, it was nice and smooth. I couldn't feel any bumps, grind, or anything. So I think that's a pretty good engine. So that really leaves only one other thing to look at, would be the starter motor. The engine turning over by hand, but not by key anymore. And there's a weird electrical glitch. That when I try to crank the engine with the key, mileage starts creeping up. Not by much, a little bit here and there, but it does creep up, and I've gained half a mile by not moving the car. So yeah, there's a little electrical glitch I need to sort out there, and do that. I think it's going to be all related to the starter motor. But I'm going to get the starter motor out. I probably won't film it too much due to just the location and not be much room, and obviously right underneath the car on the engine on the left side. So again, there's not much room to get in there, and it can be me with axle stands and everything else. So I'll bring you back probably after I got the starter motor out. Not too sure though, but let's film a different day, so I already know what's happened. I'll see you in a minute. Hey, as I said, it's a different day. I already know what happened. Starter motor's out. Let's bring you a bit more light. You kind of see a bit better. There you go. That's a bit better. So yeah, I've got the starter motor out of the car here. And the motor works. I mean, let's feel. I'm going to drop it to how dirty it is. But yeah, this box. Quite nicely. Although I don't know how well it's popping up. See, I've got to determine whether it's worth repairing this or not. I think it is. I mean, let's see, you can see it popping up quite clearly. In fact, it's going to be a bit further than that. I have no idea. Again, I have never taken this starter motor off before. It looks fine. But again, it doesn't appear to be coming up too far though. I don't know if that's just how I'm pulling it, or oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Pulling it and then jamming against itself. Yeah, there you go. It comes out perfectly. Yeah, that's fine. That comes out fine. But yeah, so you see this start mode. I'll show you what's going on again. You don't want to copy anything in my videos, especially what I'm about to do here. So we've got a lovely great big battery here from the S-Class. About double the size of the one in the 190E. It actually really is about double the size. I think it actually is W5, if I'm being honest. So ground, positive. Yeah. Like I said, do not copy anything you see in this video. It's very dangerous as you're playing with electricity. Yeah, do not copy anything you see in this video. Take this video merely for purely for entertainment purposes only. If you do copy anything, it's purely at your own risk and not mine. Right. So, if you have a little look here, before I touch it, you see this terminal's a bit loose. I think something inside here, it's blown very much, very well. So if we touch that, and I think, I know you need to push the two together, but yeah. So if I show you this, the motor does work, again. Do not copy anything you see in this video, it's dangerous. It did go the other day, but now it decided not to go. Oh, bad ground maybe. Can I get a better ground? Put that on there. Even worse ground. I think we just turn it a bit. Get a ground going on here. I'll get this sandpaper out and we'll give it a bit of a proper cleaning. Yeah, proper clean time. Then we're cleaned. Let's try this again. There you go. See, that works fine. Now, if we bridge this one together, that should pop. But it doesn't. See, it's not popping out. That should pop out, regardless of if we put power for it. And now, let's bridge both of them together. Nothing. They are both being bridged. Perfectly fine together. And nothing is happening at all. And just prove the point, I go. Either you call it that worked perfectly fine. We'll just a point a bit further. And nothing popping out on there. Straight to a battery terminal. And again, prove the point even more. Straight onto that one. Touching, nothing. Nothing's going. So conclusively, this works, but this solenoid's dead. Alright, safety first. Let's take them off. So nothing can go wrong now. But yeah, so starter motor unfortunately dead. Actual motor's fine, but that's dead. So what I'm gonna go down the route of doing is getting in the car and tearing you in comfort. Let's go and do that. Oh. I can't begin to tell you how comfortable these chairs are, or seats. Oh. They're just really nice. Especially when you're really tired. And if you get into a really comfortable chair like this, seat, whatever. Right, action plan. So, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to repair that starter motor. Or keep the starter motor and replace the solenoid. Starter motor works fine, no point chucking it out, it's a waste of money. And yeah, put the solenoid on and it should work fine. So, like starter motors for Bosch ones, for good quality Bosch ones, you're looking at £200–300. I've not tried the main dealer yet, but I've got a feeling pretty gonna be about £1,000 looking online. So yeah, so I don't think a dealership money could be in order, because like I said, that would be the whole starter motor, and like I said, there's no point chucking out something that actually works fine and it's original to the car. So a bit of paint and hopefully we'll be good to go. Like I said, so I've already had a look at solenoids online, and they are roughly about £20–30 for a solenoid. but they're slightly different. I mean, the actual unit itself is the same, but the terminals on the back are slightly different. There's one of the terminals in there is called the spade terminal for the starter circuit, so when you turn the key next to energizing circuit. And on the one that's online, the cheap one, they are bolt-on thing, so you have to re-terminate the cable, which is not a major problem. But if I could, I'd rather keep it original. So I should try the dealership and see if they still got them in stock, which I think they do, and they're roughly about £100, I think, roughly. So I'll have a look on there, and hopefully, if they do have any stock, hopefully it's a spade terminal. If not, well, it's not the end of the world, but we re-terminate it. But again, I'd rather try to keep it a spade terminal for ease. So yeah, I think that's going to be the action plan. Refurbish that. So yeah, refurbish that. I'm going to get my angle grind out and give the outside a good old sanding. Yeah, I would use a drill. As you see in the clip, I've got the drill with the sanding little thing attachment. But the drill's kind of slow. Compared to what the angle grinder could do, actually the drill's very slow compared. So obviously the drill's great for doing little bits like this, like you've seen before in my other videos, where I've painted little and sanded up in. Oh, lovely and smooth. But yeah. But speed is the essence today. I want to get that starter motor sanded down in next to no time at all. And yeah, angle grinder with a sanding disc, or flapper disc, whatever you call it, flap disc. Now we'll do it very quickly indeed, very quickly. So I'm going to end this video now rather than chatting on all the time. Hope you enjoyed this video, and diagnose what's gone wrong with the car again. Yeah. But yeah, it's sat in the field for 12 years, or more actually, about 15. So I'll give it credit that starter motor actually lasted this long and it still worked. So, right, so thanks for watching. And if you've been on the drive, I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you come back to see the next one. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel and comment on the video, as it all helps to boost the channel's popularity and get more people subscribing. So if you've been on the drive, and I'll see you in my next video.